Hi gang, welcome to CTS1150. It's an A+. Now this course we deal with the computer as a whole. Now computer devices, not just desktops, laptops as well, mobile devices. It's getting broader and broader with each version of the CompTIA exam and what's included. Now when I say CompTIA is an industry organization that has developed measures to see how skilled you are when it comes to specific industry standards. So we've got two exams that are associated with this course. When I say associated, I'm preparing you for these exams. We're not actually taking the exams in this course at this time. Hopefully in the future, but at this time we're not. We do have resources available and from time to time vouchers so you can get a discount on the exams. Okay. We'll talk about that later, but at this point we're talking about Windows, Linux, Mac, everything, not just a single type of operating system. So let's back up. We've got this as your dashboard within the course. On the left you'll see announcements will pop up here. I need to turn off announcements there. You don't need to see it, but you can go back and look at previous announcements here. Course content units is where the brunt of the course is. The syllabus will take you to my homepage where you can navigate to the syllabus for each course. Course mail is where you can communicate with not only me, but other students. So if you need to reach out to me, do it here, course mail. Check your grades. There's online tutoring, and there's a discussion board if this is a hybrid or online course. Face-to-face courses do not require discussion. So let's go look in the content and the units. Here we go. General discussion, virtual office. I don't use this virtual office very often. I prefer to interact over here in the course mail. General discussions could be things that you need to talk about with other students. I had a problem with this lab. What did you do here? What worked for you? What didn't work? So this is where you can help each other out. Course learning outcomes, we've got 17 outcomes associated with this course. This is what I make sure you walk away with at a minimum when this course is done. I have measures in place to check and make sure that you did get these skills along the way and how effective we were in this course preparing you for these certification exams. Okay. Now in section 1, I've got this course broken into 7 sections. Other courses have broken up a little different. You would scroll down, you see unit after unit. This one, we've got them broken up into sections. So in section 1, we have 3 units. Each unit's a chapter. This course is very comprehensive, has far more material than most courses have in it. So it's going to require a great deal of time and dedication. It pays off. If you put the time in, you will get the skills needed to do what you need to do. This course is very comprehensive, very dynamic, current, and I'm using tools and resources that you won't see elsewhere. So in Unit 1, this is our starting point. Computers will always start with 0. We click on Unit 1. There's 2 pre-assess exams. These are, it says in my tab they're graded. They're not graded when it comes to the course, but they do check to see what your score is so that I know where we started out. 2 exams, one is software, the other is hardware. So CompTIA has 2 exams for you to receive the A+ certification, and you need to pass both of them to get that certification. One is software, one is hardware. So here's a schedule of all items due in this course. Every assignment, everything you got to do is in here. I need you to take the time and register for ELO 1000 if you have not already. ELO 1000 prepares you for this course and interacting with Blackboard, this system that I'm pointing to now. So I need you to do that. That's not a, hey, I didn't feel like doing it. It's optional. Not optional. Go do it. If you don't do this, there's going to be things you don't understand about how you need to interact with the system. That'll take a long time. Just take care of it. Now, how am I being evaluated? Depending on the course, you may have discussions if it's a hybrid or online. What I'm looking for with the assignments, how I grade things, it's all in there. Go through and read it and see how I deal with things. So here's how I deal with things. Here's when you have to do things, how to interact with the system, and the benchmark to find out where we're at when we start out. As we move to Unit 1, graded items, content, and a lecture. We've got more lectures coming in. I'll have a video lecture for you as well. And at this point, if we go to content, content prepares you for the graded items. This is like the working out in the gym, getting ready to perform at a competition. So this is all the exercising you do. So here's our learning objectives, what we need to cover within the chapter, the reading for the chapter. We'll review it with some PowerPoints, not required if you don't have the time for it. You need to go through and do this, reinforce and practice. This is flashcards. Now, the exam has two functions to it. One is it checks you on terminology. You have to understand terminology, what these words mean. Not only how they mean, what they mean, but conceptually how they apply to the system, and in many cases, how you interact with them, whether it's install, uninstall, or resolve issues associated with them. So we've got to go through and take care of these. This one's a crossword puzzle, and these are flashcards. So this will help you with a quiz or exam that you've got to take in the graded section. And here's a little video and document that Professor Messer's got helping you understand expansion cards. So I put in as many resources as I can for you, help you get prepared for this. When we look at graded items, we've only got 3 graded items at this point. Now, if this is an online or hybrid course, I said you have discussions. There's more units in here than other courses, so I don't have discussions in every unit. It's almost every other unit-ish. So in Unit 2, you would have a discussion if you're an online or hybrid course. In Unit 1, you've got a couple of labs and a quiz. This quiz, if you did those flashcards and that crossword puzzle, that will prepare you for this. These will help you with the understanding of how to interact with a computer, recognizing what components are, what they look like, and how they go together. Okay? So it's not a ton of work in this first unit. The schedule, when you look at the schedule, there is a ton of work in this class. So manage your time effectively. Know what's due, when it's due, so that you're prepared. You can work ahead. You can read ahead. Okay? So come back, you'll see each of the units, the last, or each of the sections, the last section, 3 units like most of the others. And then you've got your final here in Unit 21. And in that schedule, back in Section 1, Unit 0, in that schedule of due dates, you'll see what's due, when it's due. Okay. If you got questions, ask. Click over here, Course Mail. You can get a hold of me or other students. We've got the SLC, the different campuses. On Lake Worth campus, it's 204. Great resources there. We've got a ton of resources for you. All you have to do is ask and let me know what the issue is, and we'll get you past it. All right. Looking forward to having you in the class, and I'll talk with you